and one or two extra questions also can be removed, Shashikala madam. But then make it either 20 questions or 25 questions in all. And then we are supposed to evaluate. How this evaluation takes place, I'll try to speak about it. See, one mark for the correct answer. And what they have done is in part D, they have also given what is the correct answer for these questions which are there. So it is not that we are trying to evaluate, but just depending upon their opinion, you have to speak about the answers which are there. So they have given question number 1, 2, 5, agree should be the answer, for some other something else should be the answer. So in this manner you are going to give them marks for those answers which are there. And then after that, what are we going to do? We are going to speak about the total score of those people. If the score is less than 20%, we will try to say that the woman is inhibited, she is not aware about the policies. If the percentage is more than 40%, then she is informed. If it is between 60 to 80%, she is aware. And if she is 80 to 100%, then the woman is liberated. So this is how the conclusion is going to go. For each and every respondent, for each and every survey form, you should be coming up to conclusion, concluding remarks which are there. So what we will write? Suppose the score of one of our women is, say, let us say 18 out of 20. So what we will say? Education had a impact, positive impact on the respondent. She belongs to. Now depending upon the income, per head income, how much is the income? She belongs to a higher income group, low income group, middle income group, reflecting the family norms. Now some of them stay in joint family, some of them stay in nuclear family, and her family profile shows again now, depending upon the answer, the positive growth or the negative growth. And the woman seems to be informed, inhibited, जो भी आपका आंसर है वो वहां पे आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. Okay, this is status of woman. Now coming to your second project, that is environmental education. Again, this is also similar to SWS project, because see, when we are trying to speak about the environment in which we are living, we generally try to speak about pollution as one of the major problems. And now we need to protect our environment, because if we deteriorate our environment, the next future generation, it will be very difficult for them to survive. And that is why environmental sensitivity has to be brought about. We are trying to speak about making people aware, giving them the information about environmental awareness. We have to collaborate with the community to repair the damage which has been done by human beings, and we should see that the environment is good for the future generation. Now what we are supposed to do? See, again you have to work in an adopted area, and then try to speak about obtaining basic data about how we can save the environment. And then you try to speak about community level awareness programs. That is, either you distribute templates, you can conduct street plays, you participate in various drives like tree plantation, or you can try to speak about Swachhata rally. So these are the various activities through which you can make these people aware about it. Now, how the activity has to be conducted by the student. Now we try to speak about determining the local area or the adopted area, as we call, try to build a rapport with that particular community. And now here they are trying to say, survey 40 to 50 individuals in the age group of 20 to 65 years. And again, as I have said, a total questionnaire consisting of 25 questions have been given to you all. It is all tailor made. So what you have to do is, you have to take a Xerox of that particular form having all those 25 questions, and you go from house to house for the survey. Okay, and now see, there are two possibilities. one, the house in which you are going may be educated, or there you may not have anyone who is aware or literate as to how to write or fill up the form. So one is, if they are literate people, try to give them the form, ask them to fill up. If not, orally ask one by one all the questions and try to mark their answers. Now, certain questions again here I am also trying to read out, one or two, not more. See, water harvesting that has emerged as a sensible method of meeting the water shortage means, yes or no? Or what kind of water harvesting? Are we harvesting the water from the river, or we are harvesting the water from the rains or from the tube well, or whether they are aware of that concept which is called as water harvesting or not? They're also trying to speak about the polythene bags which we use, whether they should be discouraged, whether it should be used. See, it is non biodegradable, that is the major problem with plastic or polythene which we are using. So here they have given all those questions. In an average home, which of the following uses the most water? See, again, we are trying to speak about water preservation, we are trying to speak about degradation of soil, we are trying to speak about the air pollution. So, questions related to each and everything has been used. Now, when I go out for shopping, what kind of bag you will use? Generally, we prefer, or we generally try to speak about what can be called as a plastic bag, or the better alternative would be to carry your own cloth bag, isn't it? So in this way they have given us. Again, after completing the survey, what you have to do is you have to give 1 mark each for each and every question. Again, after speaking about collecting the forms back, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to evaluate the personal details. Now, the house in which I went, there was a person who was a middle aged, 30 to 50 years. Okay, so personal details will include that you have surveyed a man who is a middle aged, or the house wherein I went, it was an elderly lady. So you can try to speak about the age group, up till 30, less than 30 is youth, 30 to 50 is middle age, more than 50 is elderly. Then coming to socio-economic status, again, lower income group, middle income group, higher income group, they have given 8,000 is lower income, 8 to 14 is middle, and more than 14 is higher income group. Then coming to the number, the family size. Yes, if it is 3 to 4, it is small family. If it is between 5 and 6, it is medium. More than 6 is a large family. Then coming to educational level, yes, we have some houses wherein they are not literate at all. In some houses, from matriculation up to graduation. Okay, or sometimes we have houses with PGs, that is postgraduate people, professionals, so on and so forth. On the basis of this, what we will try to do is we will try to study this entire profile of the respondent with respect to age, education level, gender, place of residence, socio-economic status, so on and so forth. In the instructions, what they have given, question numbers are given and what is the right answer, that is an answer key type has been given. Okay, and then come to evaluation. What is the total score out of this? 25. Let us say only 5 questions are correct. So what will happen if it is less than 40? Individual is not concerned about the environment. If it is between 14 to 60, he is slightly concerned about the environment. If it is between 60 to 80, he is moderately concerned. And if it is between 80 to 100, he is really truly concerned about the environment. And then last part is interpretation and conclusion. Environmental knowledge or environmental willingness, sensitivity to take part in environment action has an positive impact on saving the environment. The individual belongs to middle age. The education level of the individual is so and so. and then the place of residence of the individual is also this. The study of the profile reveals that the individual is truly concerned about the environment and will take a positive initiative towards saving the environment. So in this manner your answer will go. Okay, this is as far as your SWS and environmental project is concerned. Next, I am trying to speak about this civics sense project. Any difficulty up till now, students? I
Ma'am,
think all. Huh.
sorry, ma'am, I had one doubt that I wanted to clarify.
Yes,
If you said that we'll be taking a survey through the questionnaire that will be provided to us, right?
yes.
So is it also possible that we can also convert, since the questionnaire we'll be getting it, is it possible we could convert it into an online Google form and then also take the survey through that?
Madam, see, this time the department has told us to collect the hard copies. Last
Yes,
year it
ma'am.
would be online, and since we are going for a survey to a particular house which is in a low line area, you cannot give the such online this thing to those people who are illiterate or who are not at all aware about it. Yes,
Ma'am, but if we take an adopted
So we
area,
have
for
to collect
example,
offline data.
yeah, but if I'm for example targeting my area or my locality or my society, most of them have the facility where I can send them form and they will be able to fill it. And
Sushi,
through
I don't
Google,
want the survey of the people who are living in a high towered area.
Yes.
okay, ma'am.
It is grassroots level area. You have to go to the houses wherein women have no say, or the people are unaware about the environment. It is for the spread and awareness that we are doing this project. It is not a
Okay, ma'am.
high tower area wherein you just send your Google form across. And even the department has told us this time that you are supposed to collect the hard copies. So the department is aiming at having the hard copies. Yes,
Okay,
Sureka?
ma'am. Okay,
And
ma'am.
as you
Yes,
said,
ma'am. Of course.
this has to be done at the grassroots level. So if
Yes,
they are not able, means we can ask them question and fill on their behalf, right?
yes. You are right.
But they have
Absolutely
to do
right.
something. They, how do we keep a means they are not, they are only going to provide us answers. So do we have to capture anything else other than their name,
See,
age, and their
yes,
answers?
yes. Personal profile, personal details you have to have. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Proceed to
Maybe
next.
signature
We
or
have
anything
done
also because since
NSS
or
camp in our
because
colleges.
we don't know.
I
No,
didn't
doubt,
get you, Sureka.
doubt was clear.
I
Okay, fine. I move to the next one.
is it
Yes,
related
Yes,
ma'am.
to
Shikala
NSS
madam.
camp?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now this is regarding the activity which comes to be called as civic sense. Now coming to this activity, citizenship education project. The aim here they're trying to speak about civic sense is nothing but the social ethics and is consideration by the people for the unspoken norms of the society. What is it? A lot of people assume that civic sense is just about keeping the roads, streets, etc. clean, but it is not just limited to that. We are also trying to speak about the decorum to be followed in public places. A lot of foreign countries function in a smooth manner because of the strong civic sense among the people over there. Now, as far as India is concerned, we see a very grim image of the civic sense amongst the people who are there. So, what we have to do is we have to speak about the activities to be conducted. Now, here they are trying to say to imbibe among students the concept of civic sense, to sensitize the students on the need for effective civic sense, to encourage the students to discourage their responsibilities as to discharge their responsibilities as good students, to become a good global citizen at the local, national, or global level. So these are some of the purpose or the aims or objectives of this particular project which is there. So in short we can say we all have to become good citizens and we all have to promote the practicing of the civic sense which is there. Now, what are the activities to be done? See, yours is a B.Ed college, and that is why I'm trying to speak about these activities. College activities, they are trying to speak about, uh, try to take two case studies of lack of civic sense of a particular locality in the neighborhood area. Okay, discussions. You try to speak about writing a report, disseminating the information through charts, slogans, street plays, etc. And also try to say how you will contribute to bring about a positive change in the society through civic sense drive. Now let us try to speak about, next to my house is a nala and it gets logged every rainy season. So what is the reason? I try to take it as a case study and I say that it is because of the plastic bags which they are using. So what is it? I have to disseminate information regarding no use of plastic or stop use of plastic bags. So this can be done either through a street play, slogan, or etc. And then we also are trying to speak about writing an essay about the same, that is compulsory at individual level, at community level, and at national level. We try to speak about holding a debate, exhibitions, seminar, poster competition, slogan competition, lectures to be organized by maybe municipal corporators, so on and so forth. So 5 different activities you are supposed to do. At the community level also you have to take 5 different activities which are there. Okay, so prepare 7 lesson plans on the civic sense and deliver lectures in the school. This can be done by the B.Ed students. What are the topics to be covered under community engagement program? Civic sense at home, civic sense in school, civic sense in public place, handling hierarchy, effective conversation, minding your speech, being a good host, being a good house guest, dining decorum, etiquettes, use of mobiles, do's and don'ts, etiquettes in restaurants, visiting a sick person, rules for the queues which are there, parking etiquette. So all they have given us a big list. Okay, and then on that you have to do 5 community level activities and 5 individual level activities. Records to be maintained. Okay, this is the date. On this topic I have taken, this is the methodology I have used, these are the IV8s I have used, this is the outcome. At the community level again 1 to 5 activities, same thing, date, topic, methodology, IV8s used, coordinating agency if any. Okay, what is your contribution to society, what is the responsibility of the citizens, etc. So in all they have allocated the time which is there, so you have to maintain all those records which are there. This is as far as civic sense activity is concerned. Apart from this civic sense activity, I think your college also has taken CP and APY. I will cover these two first and then I will go to IOP, that is the last project. CP is career project. Now as far as this career project is concerned, try to select any career whichever interests you. Let us try to speak about, I want to be a radio jockey, I want to be a what you can say, I want to have some information about aeronauticals, or you can try to speak about, I want to have some knowledge about B.Ed as a career, or I want to try to speak about lawyer as a career. So you can choose any one career, and then what you are supposed to do is you have to make 4 different posters. Okay, now this particular posters will be giving you information about what is the educational qualification required for that particular education, for that particular career to be pursued, where it is available. Then you also have to speak about what are the further prospects for that particular career, and you also have to keep a record of, you also have to interview two people with that particular career project. Okay, you ask them how much do you earn, what were the difficulties which you faced, how are you settled now. So in this manner you have to prepare a brochure. First is exhibit the four charts, take the interview of two person from that particular career, and then what we do is we try to find out more and more information about the career which is there. Now when I am trying to speak about a career project, select a career whichever you like, interview two people, find out complete information about the career through the vocational guidance centers, etc. Prepare four charts, organize data, prepare a booklet or a pamphlet wherein you will be trying to speak about qualifications necessary, nature of work, working conditions, educational and training essential for entry. So all this it needs to cover. Okay, four charts, pamphlets, brochures. Then when you are exhibiting these four posters, you have to give a talk. Suppose I am coming to watch your posters which you have exhibited, and then also schedule two interviews of the people with the same what should I say, career. This is about a career project. Okay, now coming to Annapurna Yojana, it was traditionally called as Annapurna Yojana, wherein we were more interested in preparing and selling the food items which are there. But nowadays it also comes to be called as entrepreneurship skills, because non-food items also are allowed. Okay, now what can we sell? We can try to speak about Indian snacks, or we can prepare some cakes, pastries, daily lunch, tiffin, so on and so forth. So whatever you want to sell, see that you are not causing a threat to the canteen nearby, because you know canteen is a place who caters to our stomach every day. So samosa, vada mat bechna. So something new you can do. What you are supposed to do is attend this training program, then identify what you are going to sell. मुझे बेचना है, क्या बेचना है? मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं कुकीज बेचूंगी, या मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं इडली प्लेट बेचूंगी. तो what is it? First of all, select whatever is not available near the vicinity or in the canteen. Then whether you are going to prepare it, घर में बनाओगे आप और आपकी मम्मी मिलके बनाओगे तो भी चलेगा, मम्मी ने बना के दिया आपने बेचा तो भी चलेगा, नहीं तो कहीं से आउटसोर्स करके लेके आए और प्रॉफिट गेन करके यहाँ पे सेल किया तो भी चलेगा. तो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू फिक्स अप द सेल प्राइस फॉर दैट आइटम. मैंने घर में सिंपल बनाया, मैंने एक प्लेट इडली 30 रुपीज पर प्लेट बेचा. ओके फाइन. तो एक प्लेट इडली बनाने के लिए मुझे खर्चा कितना आया? 20 रुपीज. सो व्हाट इट इज, अरेंज फॉर इट्स सेल इन द कॉलेज कैंपस. ओके, ऑर्गेनाइज 25 सच सेल्स. तो मुझे कितने प्लेट बेचना है? 25. 25 बार मेरा प्रोडक्ट बिकना चाहिए. ओके, एंड देन कीप एन अकाउंट ऑफ द कॉस्ट इनकर्ड. कितना पैसा लगा? मैंने इन ऑल मैंने 300 रुपीज इन्वेस्ट किए थे. मैंने 25 सेल बेचने के बाद मुझे 500 रुपीज मिले. तो व्हाट इज इट, कितना प्रॉफिट हुआ वो कैलकुलेट करना है. At the same time, attending the festival and what should I say, Quran and writing the project is the second half. In the second half we have, and one small data is to be maintained. They have given us what can be called as a record to be maintained. It is a table column which speaks about what item, which item did you sell, or else see there are some students जो stationery बेचते हैं. चलो ठीक है, मैंने 5 रूलर बेचे, मैंने 10 कीचेन बेचे, मैंने 10 व्हाट शुड आई से पॉकेट डायरीज बेचे. इन ऑल मैंने 25 सेल किया. तो आइटम क्या बेचा, कब बेचा, कौन से डेट पे बेचा, वो कितने में आया, कितने में सेल किया और प्रॉफिट कितना हुआ, इसका एक छोटा सा रिकॉर्ड हमें रखना है. ओके, what will you learn? Time management, decision making, leadership qualities, So this is all the gain which you are going to get from this project. Now, this is with reference to APY Annapurna Yojana, and now I am coming to the last project which is called as Industry Orientation Project. Now, Industry Orientation Project is a vocational or a career oriented project for empowering students, okay, and that is, it gives you some employability also. This particular project is to be done by the student, wherein first of all a registration form or a undertaking has to be taken from the student. Then identify the employer to whom you will work, okay, for what purpose, for academic purpose. Then attend the orientation program, that is training program which is there at the college. Obtain a letter of assignment from the employer. Now what is it, employer कौन है? देखो, आप अगर कहीं बाहर किसी के पास काम करने जा रहे हो तो उससे कुछ पैसा वैसा लेना नहीं है, okay. So your teacher will decide to whom to send you for the orientation or for work which is there, okay. Work minimum 150 hours. यहाँ पे थोड़ा ज्यादा काम करना पड़ता है, इसीलिए ये 2 ईयर का प्रोजेक्ट है, ओके. 2 साल में 150 आवर्स आपको करना है. डेली रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द वर्क, कितने बजे गए, कितने बजे साइन आउट किया, कितना घंटा काम किया उससे. मेंटेन अ डेली वर्क एक्सपीरियंस रिकॉर्ड, मेंटेन अ वीकली रिपोर्ट, और एंड आफ्टर द कंप्लीशन लेटर ऑफ कंप्लीशन आपको एम्प्लॉयर से लेना पड़ेगा, और एक कॉन्फिडेंशियल रिपोर्ट भी आपको वहां से लेना पड़ेगा, ओके. सो दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू डू. First of all, obtain an enrollment form from the students. A teacher is supposed to obtain the enrollment form from the student and interview the student for selection. ये बच्चा कहाँ भेजने के लिए अच्छा है, उसके पास क्या स्किल्स है, वो सोच के देखो. कभी कभी लॉयर्स को भी हेल्प लगता है, कभी कभी लाइब्रेरी में हेल्प लगता है, कभी कभी लेबोरेटरी में हेल्प लगता है, कभी कभी कोई सीए के ऑफिस में हेल्प लगता है. सो अकॉर्डिंगली टीचर विल डिसाइड. Then obtain the registration form cum undertaking from the student, okay. Now one is you have to be practicing that on voluntary basis, okay. You will not be getting any salary or many monetary benefit from the employer. Then you have to follow all the rules and regulations of the project which you are supposed to do, and then submit this to your teacher. Your teacher will ensure, बीच बीच में हम लोग फोन करके पूछेंगे हमारा बच्चा वहां आ रहा है, काम कर रहा है कि नहीं, आता है कि नहीं, एक्सेट्रा. अपने फैमिली बिजनेस में नहीं जाना है, ट्यूशन कोचिंग क्लासेस में नहीं जाना है. जहां टीचर भेजती है, अ टीचर हैज टू सिलेक्ट वेयर द स्टूडेंट कैन बी सेंट. What you will get, you will get something which can be called as some work experience. देखो, फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट होते हो तो आपको पूछते हैं वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है क्या, कहाँ से आएगा वर्क एक्सपीरियंस फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स को. सो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड चांस टू गेट सम वर्क एक्सपीरियंस which is there, okay. So per form of registration is there that your teacher will give you. Everything needs to be signed, and then first is appointment letter from the employer, daily work record, you maintain a sheet. Third is letter of completion from the employer, and the fourth one is confidential report from the employer. These are the 4 things which are needed for industry oriented project which is there, okay. This is all about the different projects which your college has chosen. Madam, anything else to be covered? Kushikala madam?
No, ma'am.
हाँ, मैंने सिविक साइंस लिया, SWS लिया, एनवायरमेंट का लिया, CP लिया और अन्नपूर्णा लिया है.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, IOP लिया है.
These activities we have adopted.
Okay, okay.
All is covered, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, Mittal.
Yes, you can ask the doubt.
हाँ
मैम मैंने अगर SWS लिया और
हाँ
उसमें जैसे कि आपने बताया कि मतलब जिसको ज्यादा अवेयर ना हो वैसे एरिया में जाके आपको पूछना है,
हाँ।
तो मैम वो एक तरफा सर्वे नहीं हो जाएगा? क्योंकि वो लोग तो हमें पता ही है कि ज्यादातर कई बातों से वो अवेयर नहीं होंगे, तो
नहीं
हमको
बेटा,
थोड़ा।
ऐसे नहीं होता है, क्योंकि घर में जो आई हुई औरत होती है 18-20, वो थोड़ी बहुत सीखी हुई होती है। ऐसे नहीं है कि सब हर एक खटमेंट में या हर एक फसाइल एरिया में आपको ऐसे ही मिलेंगे। अभी देखो आजकल क्या है, औरत लोगों को दे आर अवेयर अबाउट द राइट्स विच दे हैव। इमीडिएटली अगर किसी को डाउरी से परेशानी हो रही है तो वो पुलिस स्टेशन रिपोर्ट करती है। ऐसे नहीं होता है, एक तरफा नहीं होता है जनरली। ओके,
ओके मैम,
सो
ओके।
मे बी आउट ऑफ योर टोटल सैंपल साइज 40 में से बाद में तुम 5 सिलेक्ट करो पैरामीटर्स, बेसिक क्वेश्चंस, और उसके ऊपर आपको बाद में ग्राफ वगैरह बनाना है, एनालाइज करना है। ठीक है।
ओके मैम,
हाँ,
ओके, थैंक यू।
यस
मैम
मैम मुझे एक डाउट है, मैंने आज
यस श्योर,
Yes.
यस
आपने
आकांक्षा।
अन्नपूर्णा योजना आपने बताई ना मैडम, तो वहाँ बस फूड प्रोडक्ट ही सेल करने हैं या फिर हमको ज्वेलरी या फिर नॉन फूडी जो प्रोडक्ट रहते
Non-food
हैं?
items also are allowed. Non-food
ओके
items are also allowed, and that is why it comes to be called as entrepreneurship skills nowadays, not
ओके
Annapurna Yojana.
ओके
Anything you can sell, but then 25 sales आपके होने चाहिए।
ओके,
ओके,
ओनली 25 सेल्स या फिर हम कहीं स्टॉल लगा के भी वो बेच
तुम
सकते हैं
ज्यादा
या
कर
फिर?
सक देखो अभी मैं बताती हूँ, हमारे कॉलेज में एक बार हम लोगों ने, एक बच्चा था, उसने क्या किया, कहाँ पे, भुवनेश्वर में होलसेल मार्केट में गया
हाँ
और उसने ड्रेस मटेरियल लाया। अभी ड्रेस मटेरियल जो लाया वो 100 पीसेस लेके आया, तो उसके 100 to 100 सब बिक गया। ऐसे नहीं है कि 25 ही करने हैं, मगर
ज्यादा भी
मिनिमम
चलेगा।
25 तो होने चाहिए। देखो वहां पे क्या होता है, एक्सचेंज बेसिस पे, ये मेरा डिपॉजिट रखो, मैं 100 ले रहा हूँ, जो भी बचेगा आप मेरा पैसा वापस देना, ऐसे बात की जाती है। तो इवन इफ इट इज मोर देन 25, if you are getting to get some profit, well and good, go ahead for that.
मैडम
ओके
Anything,
मैम,
any jewelry,
थैंक यू, थैंक
anything
यू।
you can sell. Okay, yes, Kushi.
Yes, ma'am. Just one more query I had, ma'am.
Yeah.
For environmental education, as you said that we have, I mean, for survey we have to go for grassroots level, right?
Yeah.
But for the status of women, it is understood grassroots level. But for
Yes.
environmental education, can we take a combined sample of
Yes,
grassroots level
yes,
and educated? Because even they
yes,
don't know about environmental education, ma'am.
yes. Despite of the fact that we all know, we still use plastic.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can make a mixed survey. Okay,
Yeah,
Kushi?
that is what I wanted to ask. Like there are house helps at my home, at my neighbor's place, plus my society. So it will give a more comprehensive data, I feel.
मैम एक क्वेश्चन पूछना था कि व्हेन वी आर मैं ये कह रहा था कि जो हमारा इंडस्ट्री का प्रोजेक्ट है, इंडस्ट्री वाला जो है, इंडस्ट्री वाले प्रोजेक्ट में जो हमें रिपोर्टिंग करनी है, वो हम ऑनलाइन प्रोजेक्ट पे भी काम कर सकते हैं, जैसे कोई भी जैसे कि ऑनलाइन बायजूस हुआ या फिर अनअकैडमी हुआ या ऐसा कुछ, जैसे हमने रिपोर्टिंग, तो मतलब वो थोड़ा सा आई वांटेड टू नो द टाइप ऑफ इंडस्ट्री where we should work on it so that we'll get the experience and the reporting and all. If yeah, basically I'm a computer science graduate. So in case ओके, मतलब कंप्यूटर 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 आईटी कंपनी इज फाइन। ओके, आईटी कंपनी इज फाइन, आईटी कंपनी इज फाइन, जस्ट वांटेड टू नो कि इफ आई कैन आस्क विद। यस, ओके ओके, श्योर श्योर, ओके, थैंक यू। ओके, यस यस, ठीक ठीक है। Thank you, Rajshree Mam, for the nice session, and it was really productive. It was really productive.
Select one and give your, this is the project I want, but then teacher will tell you again how it is to be carried out properly. Proper guidelines are there. Akanksha, you were there last
No,
year,
madam.
She is
remember
first year
seeing your
student,
face?
ma'am.
No.
No, I'm
No
first year
first year.
student.
Okay, okay.
Actually, first year students has doubt, and
Okay,
second
no.
year has no doubt.
No, no, it's
Yes.
okay, no problem.
So, so
Okay.
this is time to propose vote of thanks. So, may I call to our SY student manager Ujala Yadav. Ujala
Yes,
Yadav,
ma'am.
come and
Yes, ma'am.
vote of thanks.
Okay, ma'am. So, good evening, ma'am. On the behalf of RR Educational Trust B.Ed College, I, Ujala Yadav, extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed field coordinator, ma'am, Dr. Rajshree Kolhatkar, for her an invaluable contribution to the success of first term training program for extension work, which commenced with the great enthusiasm. Dr. Kolhatkar's presentation provided detailed insight into various extension work projects, including the industrial-oriented project, status of women in society, and environmental education. Her clear and comprehensive overview of the Annapurna Yojana and career project further outline each project's objectives and expectations, equipping students with a solid understanding of these initiatives, goals and importance. The successful launch of our training program has laid a strong foundation for the extension work activity to follow. Dr. Kolhatkar's ma'am insights and dedication have not only inspired but also prepared our students to fully engage in the impactful work ahead. We also express our sincere thanks to the management and our principal ma'am for providing us with the valuable opportunity to embrace and implement extension work. Finally, a warm thank you to each and every student whose participation and enthusiasm made this program a resounding success. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Ujwala. Thank you, Shashikala Madam. Thank you, RR
Thank you,
Education
ma'am.
Trust,
Even
for
I would
giving me
like
an
to express
opportunity.
my gratitude to Dr. Rajshree Mam to she gave us a valuable information about extension work, and she gave us valuable time too. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, Shashikala
Now
ma'am.
I would like to end the meeting. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Permission?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, thank you, sir.
I have recorded this session and it will be available in the YouTube channel. The entire session is digitally recorded and it will be available in the YouTube channel. I will be sharing it so that you can write all the points.